GREAT Duhop here, the most electrifying man on YouTube entertainment in the Duhop workshop, back on Friday. That's right, every Friday, this Friday, every Friday, Duhop is here with the Lucha Underground reaction review of everything that happened this past week on Lucha Underground. That's right, Lucha Underground every Wednesday on the LRESTLE Network. If you don't have the LRESTLE Network, do yourself a favor and go find it. With that being said, a lot happened on this week's episode of Lucha Underground, and frankly, my wing wang couldn't be any more rock solid, yeah! When we get into this week's episode, you will see why Duhop's wing wang was so rock solid for the main event on this week's episode of Lucha Underground. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's start at the top of the program. First things first, that's right, the show opens up with Dario Cueto hanging out next to his Dario's Dial of Doom. If you don't know what the Dial of Doom is, at this point you haven't been watching Season 3 of Lucha Underground. You ever go to the boardwalk and see those big spinny wheels where you win a prize? You put your quarter down on red 2 and it spins and it hits red 2 and you win the prize? Well, Dario Cueto's Dial of Doom is much the same, except it's got the luchadors' names all around it, or luchadoras, all the way around it. He spins that sonbitch, and whoever lands on gets a title shot with the Monster Matanza Cueto that night. Oh my God. Dario Cueto took that wheel, spun that sonbitch, and guess whose name came up? Oh my God! Prince Puma. The first ever Lucha Underground champion is getting his shot at the title. He's getting his championship shot at the Monster Matanza Cueto in the main event. Oh my God! So we've got that to look forward to, but let's start right now with the first match that was on the show. That's right, the baddest bitch in the building, Ivelisse, went one-on-one with the Mariposa. Now, Duhop, pump the brakes! Woo, woo, woo. You said she went one-on-one. Well, she was supposed to. It was a one-on-one match, but when there's Mariposa, there's always her brother, Marty the Moth Martinez. Marty the Moth Martinez got his ass beat in that Weapons of Mass Destruction match, but that didn't stop him from coming down ringside for his sister's match, the Mariposa against Ivelisse. And well, these two assholes used every dirty trick in the book. It's like they've been watching too many old matches of Ric Flair. I'm telling you, Marty the Moth, every time the ref wasn't looking, grabbed Ivelisse's legs and distract her. At one point, he jumped up on the ring apron right on the corner and was choking Ivelisse as the ref wasn't looking. I told you they used every dirty trick in the book. With all that adversity stacked against Ivelisse, she ended up pulling out the win. Let me tell you how. That's right, Mariposa went to give Ivelisse her finisher, the butterfly effect. I couldn't explain it if you tried. And anyway, Ivelisse, she got out of it, went, hit the ropes, came back, delivered the sunset flip powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Pinned the Mariposa right there. But once she won, that's when Marty the Moth got in the ring, and well, the two of them, Marty the Moth and Mariposa, beat the ever-living shit out of Ivelisse after the match. Wasn't good for Ivelisse, even though she picked up the win. Match number 2 of the night. We found ourselves back in the driver's seat of the Best of 5 series with Tejano versus Cage. Now, if you remember correctly, a couple weeks back, Cage won the first match in the series. Match number 2 of 5. And well, I thought the last match was great. They keep outdoing themselves. Tejano didn't waste any time going right after Cage, knocking Cage to the outside, suicide front flip over the top rope. Once he had him on the outside, he was body slamming, throwing him into the steel barricade, manhandling Cage. Cage fires back with this devastating whirlwind DDT off the second rope. These two back and forth, really raining down the hammers on each other. Right at the end, Cage must have seen this coming when Tejano was out on the outside on the ring apron. Cage walked up, got to the second rope, and fucking suplexed Tejano all the way from the apron, from the second rope. Oh my God, these are things you gotta watch. This is why you gotta watch Lucha Underground. Cage, core strength and power, picking up the big 250 Tejano. Huge suplex, brings him into the ring. Delivers the Lucha Destroyer. 1, 2, 3. Cage wins it again. Cage is up 2-0 in the series. Tejano's got some fucking work to do if he thinks he's gonna come back and win this series best out of 5. Alright, main event time. That's right, this is the one Duhop was talking about that made my wing wag super rock solid, was when Prince Puma got selected on Dario's Dial of Doom to get a Lucha Underground Championship title shot against Dario Cueto's brother, the Lucha Underground Champion, the Monster Matanza Cueto. Lots of luchadors and luchadoras have taken their chance at the Monster Matanza Cueto and failed, some of them miserably. Will Prince Puma suffer the same fate? We had to find out in this match. 5-star match. This is the match. These are the reasons you guys should be watching Lucha Underground if you're not already. Puma out of the gate was an absolute house of fire. I never seen anybody control the Monster Matanza Cueto the way Puma did in the beginning of this match. Once Puma delivered this shooting star press off the ring apron to the Monster on the outside, once they got on the outside, that's when the Monster Matanza Cueto turned it around for himself. And well, on the outside, oh man, he ruined Puma. Smashing his head into everything on the fucking announce table, the steel barricades, everything. The Monster Matanza Cueto got Puma back in the ring, and then he ruined Puma in the ring too. Oh man, that's when it got gruesome for Puma. Puma had a couple shining star moments when he got the tide, tried to turn it back for himself. He gave the Monster Matanza Cueto a 619. Hell yeah. Then he delivered this flying elbow off the top rope, kind of like AJ Styles delivers the phenomenal forearm. Well, Prince Puma came almost the same style with this big elbow, bam, knocking down the Monster, leveling him. The best thing that happened the entire match, Prince Puma was in the corner. The Monster Matanza Cueto came charging at him. Puma caught the big man. Now, we all know how big the Monster Matanza Cueto is. Puma caught him, then delivered a Northern Light suplex, then rolled out of it and deadlifted. I mean, deadlift the Monster Matanza Cueto into this huge standing suplex. I had no idea Puma was that strong, but he put his abilities out on the showcase in this match, really delivering it to the Monster Matanza Cueto. You could tell how bad Prince Puma wanted that Lucha Underground Championship. And well, frankly, this close, he had it in the grasp of his fingers. The Monster Matanza Cueto tried to deliver the Wrath of Gods. Prince Puma fucking reversed it. That's right, he countered with the DDT. Out of that, he delivered 3 stunning kicks to the Monster Matanza Cueto's face. I mean, he probably rearranged his nose under that mask. After that, Prince Puma goes to the top rope, and well, by God almighty, he delivers the fucking 630 from the top rope, nailing the Monster Matanza Cueto. This match is over. Prince Puma stands up after the 630, and wouldn't you know it, guess who jumps into the ring and delivers a spear? Mil Muertes, unbelievable. That's right, Mil Muertes comes flying in the ring after Prince Puma delivers that 630 on the Monster Matanza Cueto, and just spears the shit out of Prince Puma. Oh, he leveled him. From there, he picked him up, gave him the flatliner. Meanwhile, the whole time, the referee wants to call for the disqualification, and that son of a bitch, Dario Cueto, is on the outside saying, "Don't you dare do it, referee. Don't you dare call that disqualification. No disqualification." So with the no disqualification being called, after getting hit by the spear, after taking the flatliner from Mil Muertes, the Monster Matanza Cueto finally back up on his feet, takes Puma, delivers the Wrath of the Gods, and 1, 2, 3, pins Prince Puma, and there goes Prince Puma's chance at the Lucha Underground title. Can't say enough about how sweet that match was. Do yourself a favor, go find it and watch it. Alright, you buggers, next week we are looking forward to Sexy Star defending her Gift of the Gods Championship belt against Jack Evans from the Worldwide Underground. Yeah, that's right. Jack Evans, a former Trios champion. Now he's got his shot at the Gift of the Gods champion and the Gift of the Gods Championship belt. Sexy Star bar. That's right. Now, for all of you who don't know, Gift of the Gods Championship, kind of like Money in the Bank. We've been through this. That was Lucha Underground this week. I hope you're watching. Duhop is always watching. Duhop is always talking to you about what happens on Lucha Underground because I fucking love it. Like this video. Leave a comment. That's right. Tell Duhop what you thought of this week's episode of Lucha Underground. And if you haven't done it already, subscribe for some more fucking Duhop. Yeah!